Ladies and gentlemen, the match we've all been waiting for tonight, the finals, Dominate Dominion number 5. We do have our usual suspects in town. Line defense, point defense plus subs up against the blind pick Banditos, who have done very well for themselves yet again, coming to the finals. Porco Jester here with the Gander. How you doing, dude?
I am so bored out of my mind. It's not funny. This is like the most I've done all week. I've got a wrist injury that's kept me off of PC gaming, so I've only been playing console games, and they're expensive because I haven't been buying them in years. So I have a backlog of Xbox 360 games I'm trying to clear out really slowly.
I recommend Halo Reach.
I haven't gotten Reach yet. I just finished Halo 3 actually.
I recommend Halo Reach.
I will buy it.
I don't know why I would have changed. But yeah, finals coming out. Band champions now coming out. Urgot. I guess we're not going to see an Urgot tonight. Oh well. Look at that though. Lulu totally targeted as a mic. A York comes out. Not a terrible option. That bottom lane York. It's too good, man. What'd you think of that Ezreal bottom up against the Nunu? I mean, he kind of ebbed and flowed, but held his own.
It seemed to work all right. I didn't watch the lane for like a long enough time to really get a sense of how that matchup played out, because you gotta keep skipping around with the camera and things like that. But it didn't seem ineffective, but it also didn't seem super effective. So I feel like it fell right in the middle there, and we don't have a Rammus ban
or a Poppy
ban. Oh, this is gonna get ugly.
Oh man, this is gonna hurt.
What's going on with Dominion? What happened?
Jax ban coming out, and the only person I know in this game that actually plays Jax is Talith. So I'm very surprised we have a Jax ban coming out of Blind Pig Banditos.
Yeah,
that is surprising. Maybe I'm missing something, or maybe someone here plays him. But
Jackson character? Oh god, Pantheon Rammus, that's a scary combo.
Well, Pantheon's going to the Feedski. He loves his Pantheon, and yeah, you cannot pass up a Rammus. You're gonna keep a Poppy and a Rammus on the table, instant first 2 picks.
You gotta take one or the other, because if the other team gets both, it's like, you know what? Let's go play Han instead.
Yeah, let's go AFK.
That's what you do if you have to play that.
Let's go play Han Mid Wars. That's like the same thing. We bash our heads against the one OP hero that wrecks us all.
I love Han, but is there any way to turn off that glow effect? It's like, I just cannot watch it. I can never see what's going on underneath the cloud.
You can turn off some of their effects, yeah. I've never had an issue with it. I casted it. I still cast it.
Well, because whenever I watch streams and stuff like that, I have such trouble seeing what's happening in a team fight, because it's just so glowy.
Baddie. That's why you play League. Hoi, 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 hoi. That was a joke. If the hoi 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 didn't give it away.
The reason I don't play Han 2 is because it was just like, oh, I gotta level up another account or something probably.
There's no levels.
Really? It's just take champs and play. There's no
that's the original game.
Oh sweet.
Only League of Legends has summoner levels.
Should probably get it then, because in a perfect world I'd have all the MOBA games. That way if someone's like, oh, I don't play that, I play this, I'd be like, I can play that too, and I just go over and play, and I just make all kinds of friends. It'd be super
I have
awesome.
Han, I have Dota, I have LoL, I've showcasted all of them. Yep.
Woo!
It's good times, man. MOBA's a fun genre. I mean, LoL is taking the casual base by storm, but still a lot of elitists and pros like to really sink a lot of money into Dota 2 at this point. So, both games have their cons, both games have their pros. Just enjoy whatever you guys like, man. That's all it comes down to. Talith PA picking up that Janna. I suspect the Mike likes to run that Janna, right?
Oh yeah, that's probably going to get traded over to Zamai, because Zamai plays a very good Janna.
Hex Sweeper. Yeah. The movement speed, the ultimate to reset fights, 3 CCs, as well as, she really does like to pick up that Hextech Sweeper, and it's invaluable in the middle, Hey, is there someone in that bush? I don't know. Let me use my item. Bam! Kill them all. Good game, well played.
Oh gosh.
I see Zaber. Oh my god. Zaber's on Teemo.
Sabres, Teemo, and Feedski LeBlanc.
Feedski's on LeBlanc, but again, there's a Pantheon on that team. I highly suspect that Pantheon's going to Feedski.
Yeah, it could definitely go that way. I can see that happening. Feedski plays a good LeBlanc. Sabres, Teemo. Just two Teemo in one day. I don't know if I can handle it. Makes me so happy.
Alright, so the last picks need to come out here. We could see a Warwick bottom on Eulalia. I know she plays a really, really good Warwick. But we do got Jaja, and Jaja's really well known for bottom lane characters like Udyr. But you also got a Parkhurst in there, and he can run some really hefty damage.
Mm-hmm. Although the Urgot did get banned. I've seen Parkhurst play Urgot. He plays at 80 Mals. He plays some other stuff that I don't remember off the top of my head. For anyone curious, I'm still working on compiling all of that champion build and which summoners play which champions thing, but I have to literally go through every single game of Dominion that's ever happened in a tournament, try and get the post-game screenshots, look through the VODs to find out who played when, what their builds were, etc. If anyone who played in an NESL or Dominate Dominion tournament still has their post-game lobby screenshots, please contact me. I would like to get those from you so I can finish compiling this data. There'll be awesome, cool things that come out of it once it's all done, but I need all of the information first.
You're
Say
right.
Cassiopeia pick from a Parkhurst too. I've seen him do that a couple times.
Yep, pretty typical stuff for the blind pick guys. Parkhurst on Cass, and Jaja is going to be running that bottom lane Udyr. We don't have a bottom lane yet for purple. Unless it's going to be unless it's going to be LeBlanc, which makes no sense. I don't think LeBlanc is not really much of a bottom laner. So I'm assuming that we're going to see something bottom lane-esque. Or we're going to see Riven.
Oh, Riven. Riven's...
Riven versus Udyr is kind of, you know...
Oh, nope, J4.
Well, I have no idea who's going bottom then.
I'm going to guess LeBlanc.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Why would you put anyone else down there?
I don't know why you would put anyone down there out of these heroes.
This is Pac-Man around the map as a 5-man.
Waka 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 waka.
Oh my god.
wait.
What about that for a build?
Waka waka. It wouldn't work. It's just a Circle Zerg. Circle Zergs never work.
Well, no, think about it. You just always 4-cap, because the one remaining person can only be ever at one point.
No. Arathi
You'd be
Basin,
winning by a huge margin, though.
Arathi Basin taught me Circle Zergs never work. Like, you capture a point, then you leave, and then just capture it back. And you're always 1 or 2 points down, because that's why you're Circle Zerging.
Capture a point and then stand above it, and then like slow fall down, AP Palm Pyro some poor druid.
Yeah, that doesn't get you a new point, though. So, I'm of the mind that it doesn't work, but that's alright. Udyr...
I don't care about points, I just want to kill people.
I don't know where my music went, but bam, game is now started. Let's bring back the intro, or the filler music.
There's
Alright.
some variety in the summoner spells.
Yeah, Zemike has always typically never really gone revive. He has stated he likes to play champions that just don't die, so he doesn't see the point of going revive if he's not going to die. But with the Garrison and the Exhaust, he is very adept at not dying. Have you ever seen his Lulu? Oh my god, it's so good. Other than that, revives around the place. Feedski is not going to be taking Pantheon, so it is going to be Sauron Pantheon, which could very well mean Feedski's going to be bottom. Game
Yeah,
on.
that wouldn't surprise me too much. LeBlanc has very good burst. All you gotta do is, burst the enemy once or twice. Someone else comes down, scissors in behind them, get a kill. Seems like it would work. But I don't see too much LeBlanc, so...
Well, Feedski versus Jaja bottom, as you did say, go for the burst. He has the ignite, so the true damage would also negate a lot of that turtle stance. And, we do have a lot of health regen on Jaja. He really likes those Doran's shields. So a revive ignite, even if Feedski just for whatever reason loses the fight, revives back in, gets down there, ignites, GG. Could work out. Otherwise, we could see Zaber bottom. We might even see Pantheon bottom. Like, it could be anyone at this point.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that ends up playing out, especially with Jaja likely being the bottom laner, because if it does end up being LeBlanc, then he'll probably go with the Null Magic and the Dorans instead of the double Dorans.
You can actually run
Which-
triple Dorans.
can do that.
Yep, 1,300 gold. You should be able to.
Oh boy.
Maybe you can't run triple. Maybe it's triple in boots or double in boots. Okay, I can see the point.
It'd be weird if you could and be like, wait, if you could take the support talent, you take 3.
I thought I could start off with 3. Well, whatever. Yeah, maybe I had the support talent. Maybe that was it.
I gotta do that now.
I don't
can
remember.
play again just for giggles.
Do not remember, but no. Overall, it looks like a fairly typical blind pick bandit team.
Yeah, everything's pretty standard. See how many times Mike doesn't die.
I mean, he will die, but he just makes it really hard to kill him. I mean,
I've been going through VODs. I really don't think he's ever taken revive.
No.
Ever.
He stated he doesn't like to do that. I mean, that's why he goes like, Sona. That's why he likes to go Lulu. That's why he likes to go Janna. Have you ever tried chasing down a Janna? It's almost impossible.
Yeah, you've gotta, really have some sort of propulsion to get you up in her face.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe you can't start off with 3 Dorans. For some reason I thought you could. Anyways, finals coming up. Gander, what do we got, dude?
Well, for this final game of Dominate Dominion, of the DominateDominion.com League of Legends Dominion Tournament number 5, we have Blind Pick Bandits on the top. We have Zamike playing as Janna, Eulalia playing as Warwick, Talith PA playing as Poppy, Jaja playing as Udyr, and Parkrose playing as Cassiopeia. And I am one half of your casting duo for this final game of the night. I am Gander, and casting with me is...
Forecourt Jester. Been enjoying our matches yet again, dude. It's always been a pleasure. Down on our bottom, our reigning champions, Point Defense, a.k.a. Line Defense, because we are missing a few of them. You can see the Feedski in there, doing his work as always. Taking a break a little bit from the admin side, jumping right in here with some good friends, and he is playing LeBlanc. That is quite the treat. We were talking about how every time you watch him play a LeBlanc game, he loses.
That's why I'm scared. I don't want him to lose. It's my homeboy right there. So I'm gonna just not center my camera on LeBlanc at all.
Nah.
That'd be awesome.
Don't worry, I'll watch it. Maybe it'll balance out. But
Ooh, yeah, do that.
Sauron is running that Pantheon. I really expected that to go to Feedski, but Oni Snake Rammus was left on the table, and he is. Wow, Rammus actually running the double Dorans and boots, so he's not going for any kind of crazy movement. He's just going to be trying to get up there and stop moving away, you dumb camera. So yeah, Feedski on LeBlanc. We theorizing we could see her bottom. We also got a Zaber Z in here with a Teemo, although I'm assuming that's an AP. It's an AD Teemo, not AP, and that leaves us with a Parkhurst to run. Not a Parkhurst, sorry. That leaves us a Necrogen to run us a Jarvan 4. Line offense, whatever. Defense, offense, not point defense. I don't care.
Sauron's team, Necrogen's team. This is usually how I refer to them as. And away we go. Oni Snake, Oni Snake was a caster for NESL, if I have my names correct. Very cool to see him actually playing in an event and playing well on top of that, which is really, really awesome. He's going to be the first one up to get to the windmill right here as the rest of the team comes up and catches up with them. And you're going to start the little back and forth click war, but with tornadoes. Knocking Feedski a little bit airborne there, and we get the damage getting put on him. Oni Snake coming around to the back there. Zaber's moving in to pick whatever shots that he can, and Feedski with the dash in and dash out. Doing the hokey pokey there as damage is exchanged. Just stand in the back, try and capture this point. Talith PA is going to get exhausted and forced back away from that. He's going to try and get the stun off on Eulalia, but a little bit of damage shield there. Protects him, and Eulalia is going to be the first one to go down in this game. And Poppy now really low on hit points. Talith PA's Poppy is likely the next target. Zamike hanging out in the back, and LeBlanc goes down. Feedski taking a trip to the graveyard there. Poppy going next, Talith PA, and then more deaths following that, and they are able to secure that top point. The top point has been picked up for line offense.
Line offense indeed. Yeah, a lot of kills up top, but Jaja really pushing very hard up against Jarvan. I have no idea why we left Jarvan bottom, but he so far has not been able to deal with Jaja, but we have now peeled to red bottom to deal with it, which means that we're going to have a weakened offense up top. And now Fiendski with the exhaust. Is a Mike coming in here with Talith PA, and oh, I don't foresee him getting out of this. Oh, well, maybe he will. Look at that. Fiendski with the clutch, getting out of there by the skin of his teeth. And we got a lot of red bottom. We actually have 3 red bottom.
Yeah, that's there's a lot of people going on down there, and there's just 2v2 up top. It looks like breaking couple people off, moving them around. Things might be returning to some semblance of normality, normacy, whatever you call that word.
Norman.
When things are normal. And Eulalia trying to get this center relic, but Sauron's going to interrupt that. Eulalia and Zamike going to do a little bit of damage. He's going to walk on away from that. Up at the top, Zabers is beginning to build the Field of Dreams of Mushrooms up here. And Parker's going to try and make a move for that. But nope, they're going to drop a garrison right on that, start recovering the health on that tower, and they're going to chase a Parkhurst right in through the minions. Get the ultimate going down, and Parkhurst is in a really, really bad spot right now, especially with Fiendski. Oh, Fiendski dashing right in to get that assist, absolutely positively. Wants that money, pulling it right out of Cassiopeia's pocket from point-blank range, and looks like Blind Pick's going to back off just a little bit there.
Yeah, Necrogan not faring very well bottom. That Phoenix stance, and Udyr just has to sit right beside him for the massive damage. And again, I mean, like, it does seem Jarvan can get to about midpoint, maybe a little bit more before Jaja starts overwhelming him. And now that he called it out, look at this. We got the surprise double cap in the bottom. Here comes the Pantheon. He's going to be able to interrupt this, no problem. The Poppy ult coming out and really chunking down Star. And here comes the ultimate from Eulalia, but she will be paying for that from Zaber. Zaber really putting her down. As Talith not going to hit that egg. So very close, but she does drop. And now the triple coming out onto Jaja. Very excellent defense coming out from the line offense as they're able to defend that point. It might be neutral now, but they got 3 kills out of it.
Yep, Oni Snake having to retreat now to interrupt a Parkhurst up at the top. Trying to get there as quick as he can without his mic slowing him down, and is able to interrupt that and delay it just a little bit, and that's all he needed to do was delay until his team could get there. Zamike kicking Zabers out away from a Parkhurst, Fiendski engaging on and getting the kill on a Parkhurst there. Zamike can back off just a little bit and stay comfortably out of range of the enemy team. Sauron heads up towards the top, and Necrogan and Jaja exchange bottom.
Alright, KDA now activated, so enjoy your KDA. It looked like Jaja and Necrogan again going toe-to-toe. We do got a Brutalizer as well, some no magic mantle here on Necrogan. Now it is going to be a 2-on-1. Jaja holding up surprisingly well. Has himself that Spirit Visage, so every time he does that turtle stance, he does get a lot more health back, and it looks like he's going to be okay.
Yeah, even with Oni Snake and Necrogen down there at the bottom. And oh, we got Eulalia coming in with the Suppress. And Necrogen is going to get taken down with that Ignite. It's Sauron, Oni Snake down here. Tremors activated on Rammus, splashing some of that damage around. Talith PA is exhausted. Back Sauron right up against that tower, and then steps away. Oni Snake still being, largely ignored. Switch to a tank. Just walk right around him. Talith PA taking some damage, and Oni Snake and Sauron are able to get that kill. Jaja with the exhaust now getting chased by Zabers, probably going to get taken out. There we go with the Airborne from Necrogen. Enables that to go on, and Parkhurst down here getting taunted by Oni Snake as he backs off with 3 bottom. I don't know if they're going to make a move on this tower or not.
Well, again, they really did push out a lot of pressure, and they dropped 3 kills again to it. It's not looking good this early game. Line offense have been really putting a lot of kills in their pockets. And Mike is now going to drop up top. Fiendski able to get the defense off that. Here comes Eulalia, but she's going to go straight for Fiendski. Fiendski might be dropping here. He does not have that passive to rely on. But look at that, the stun and the deeps from Zaber. It means that Fiendski is going to be A-okay. And it's trade-offs like these that are really going to start noticing in terms of money.
Yeah, you don't get as much gold per kill in Dominion. You only get 100 as opposed to 300, but it means it takes longer for a deficit, or whatever the opposite of a deficit's called, to really be noticeable. But you'll see that start to creep up slowly over time. Kicks in later on in the game. You'll see someone being a whole item ahead and wonder where that money came from. It's because of those exchanges that you were just talking about. Sauron's a Mike exchanging blows. Talith PA dangerously close to Sauron. No one wants to get close enough to Poppy. Poppy use that hammer. Jaja still being a terrible amount of disruption down here at the bottom, but he's going to get ganged up on by 3 people and get taken out as Zabers punts Parkhurst away from that top point with his poison once again.
People pointing out in chat that last Warwick dive on top of Fietsky. Yeah, that was a blinded. He was blinded by Teemo.
Oh.
Yep. That's how good the Saber guy is on that Teemo thing, you know? He is that good. 473 to 318, still 3 points up for line offense. They're still looking really good. The burst from Fietsky taking down the Snake Lady. Here comes Laudia on top of Saber with the help of Zimike. Is going to get a shutdown on top of him, but now we're going to have Sauron come in for the kill on top of Zimike. But again, we were talking about how it's really hard to chase down Janna, but with Oni Snake there and the Storm buff, he could make a really plausible case for it.
He's doing the best he can. He really wants that Janna. Nope, Janna's just going to leave. I'm Smike. I don't care.
18 hit points.
That's a 2-digit number. And Lalia's going to get taken out there. Oni Snake now diving for Talith PA, trying to get this off. Misses with stun there, Fietsky, but turns his back at just the right time to avoid a Parkhurst's ultimate there, which is a very good move. But Fietsky really low on mana, not really able to contribute anything. Yeah, that's the word. Contribute. There we go. Contribute. Much to the fight at the low amount of mana, and Sauron much the same way, low on mana, low on health, and they are forced to retreat back to that tower as Jaja pushes another creep wave up bottom.
Yeah, Jaja's been doing his work. I mean, he's been pushing this very hard up against Necrogen, and he's doing his work. I mean, that's all we can say to it. Might not have the best in score, 0-4, but if they don't have to worry about their bottom lane, that means Blue can really focus more on this top and mid, and that is exactly where they need to be focusing, because Talith PA, with that almost ultimate, trying to land a kill on top of Sauron, could be in some big trouble. Laudia, however, is going to be able to grab the kill along with the Snake Lady, but a little bit of a shutdown going down, and the windmill does go, for the first time, I think, this match, to the Blind Pick Bandits.
Blind Pick Bandits in control of the windmill now. Saber's hanging around up there. Sauron hanging around up there. I don't know how long they're going to stick around in that area of the woods. Oni Snake over there. Maybe going to scissor in backdoor, try and make something happen. Or maybe he's going to go somewhere. Not sure. Where's Oni Snake going? Let's follow Oni Snake.
He's going to go for the quest.
To do bottom. He's going to go for the quest objective. He's going to try and BD that. With Janna alive, she's going to get there extremely quickly. He's probably only going to be able to get a neutral off at best.
Yeah, but we've had a neutral bottom for a while. We just had 3 teammates converge on top of Jaja. It does seem you need more, about 2 to 3 teammates to take down Udyr. He's just supremely tanky at this point. Has himself that Frozen Heart, the Spirit Visage, and the 2 double Doran shields that we were talking about a little bit about earlier. Now we're looking at a little bit of fight at the drill. We do get some kills despite exhaust going down. Poppy has now dropped, and Alalia does have to run back to the point, try to defend it, although we are going to have some heavy opposition.
Yeah, up at the top, Alalia's going to try and do something. Fietsky probes back into the bushes to try and see what's going on there, and doing an okay job of delaying so far. Got the Garrison goes down on that. Also, just waiting for teammates to get there, and is able to successfully delay. You have the Cassiopeia ult going on. That point is still controlled by them, and Oni Snake goes down. Sauron looks to be the next target, but at least has Hex Drinker proc active. And they're going to go ahead and back away there. And they were able to hold that a lot longer than I think they otherwise would have, but a creep wave has neutraled the drill, and Jaja is making a mess bottom again, just walking up on the tower.
Yeah, he seems to enjoy doing that. Look at that. He stays in the tower range, so it does not shoot those super creeps, and it just starts ticking down away those hit points. Fietsky juking out Alalia. Oh,
Whoa.
my goodness. That was quite the jig. Elias like, whoop, what happened there? But yeah, Zimike's going to come up here, CC it, and a Q from Elia will finish it off. But excellent juke out of the Fietsky right there.
That dodge was so good, I didn't even know what happened. Alright? That was a really nice play by Fietsky. Sauron in the middle, trading a shot with a Parkhurst. And Zaber's up here, yep, looking to get that vision right there, dropping those mushrooms, taking a shot at Zimike, turning around, seeing Alalia, and being like, nope, I do not want to go that way. And Fietsky and Sauron taking down Jaja over there. Ram is trying to BD that bottom tower, but Janna going down there in response to it. And Sauron scissoring up towards the top, trying to cut in there and get a hold of that. But Talith PA getting out in front. It's going to make a move on that. A Parkhurst getting chased out of the fight, and now Talith PA getting taken down. 4v1 up here. Alalia, this is a repeat of what happened last time, just moments ago. Got the silence goes down, got the stun going to go down too, keeping Alalia locked down, and she is going to fall. Parkhurst is going to go back. Talith PA with the revive heading back up to the top. No, gonna take a hard right and go towards the bottom now.
Yeah, I mean, this point has been neutral again. Oni Snake doing some excellent backdoor back cap tactics with that Rammus. I mean, that's a big power of Rammus. He has a lot of mobility due to Powerball, and he's very innately tanky. So even when opposition shows up, he can still take a little bit of beating while still getting back to safety. And at the same point, the more you can peel to take care of that Rammus means that there's going to be a weaker opposition elsewhere. Looking at Necrogan jump upon Parkhurst as Zaber Z is about to get demolished bottom. Yeah, he goes down. Sauron with the ultimate. Oni Snake is here. This bottom is going to be in big contention. Looks like, however, Necrogan did die to the opposition, and we got 3 reds down here to take out Talith PA, and he's not going to be taking Oni Snake with him.
Nope, that's not going to be the case for sure. Jaja is going to have to retreat. Also, Feedsky trying to get a little burst on Zamike, but it's not quite going the way that he wants it to. Zamike shielding almost all that second shot. That was a nice little defense there. But Feedsky with the Storm Shield for the extra damage. The point does get neutralized, and just going to dash right on out of there. Does not want to deal with that, having to deal with the Parkhurst and Zamike. Instead, he's going to fall back just a little bit. Play a little bit safe for a moment, wait for his teammates to get up there, and there we go. We got Zabers coming up to the top right now. Feedsky with the double, but going to get killed anyway. Oni Snake coming up here now. That point, just barely not captured by Blind Pick. They just need a minion or a funny look at it to be able to turn it over. Zabers trying to get Zamike down, but just instead chasing around, and Zamike's going to get that point if Zabers can't do something. Yep, there we go. Just a little sneeze, like I said, was all it was going to take in order to be able to get that. Sauron now begins capping it to keep it from shooting. Garrison goes down, which would not have saved it had it not been unneutralized there. Sauron with the exhaust, and he's in a bad spot in between 3 people. Oni Snake comes back up to the top now. And a lot of back and forth in this fight up here at the windmill has been going on for a fairly lengthy amount of time now.
Forever.
Zaber's been in it since the beginning. Oni Snake getting exhausted and chased away now. Zaber's getting chased away, and they are able to get that tower.
Man, Talith just barely grabs that Rammus. Now, we did have some drama going down at this bottom, and keep my eye on it just on the minimap, but Jaja is still being a royal pain in the ass to this red team, to this line offense, as Sauron and Feedsky are down here. They are going to be able to take care of it. They will be able to get their point back in their pocket, but it is a 3-2 split for the Blind Pick Bandits, and this seems to be something that this is how the Blind Pick Bandits work. They initially start losing, reevaluate, and then they do it right. I mean, that's the only way to say it, because they come back very nicely in these later games.
Yep, Feedsky trades some shots with Parkhurst. It's something that we see a lot with Blind Pick. Is they seem like they're taking a little bit of damage to their Nexus, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh wow, they're just going crazy. Up at the windmill, Zamike getting chased away. That point finally getting neutralized there. It looks like point defense or line offense is going to take that point back. Got the neutral down at the bottom that a Parkhurst is currently patching up with his excellent carpentry skills. Oni Snake going for Zamike, going to get airborne. There's a taunt stun. Zamike actually going to die for a change? Is this what's going to happen here? And it is what is going to happen. They're going to try and neutral that point, but they should probably back off right now. And they are going to do that, although Oni Snake may be a little bit too late. He's got the speed. Oh, we got the Cassiopeia ult going down, freezing them in place. Got a devastating blow from Poppy. All sorts of bad things happening. Oni Snake trying to head on out of there with his significant amount of Rammus defense. Oh, look at that flash from Eulalia. Jumps right in front there, interrupting that that power ball and forcing him to stop.
Really excellent plays coming up from LA in general. I mean, this Warwick has been doing work. Might not have the best score, 6-9-7, but the plays that have been coming out of Eulalia have been superb. She is doing an excellent Warwick this round, and they are going to get this top lane back. And this game is far from over.
Yeah, it's definitely got a long way to go, and I said flash, I meant teleport. Warwick's ultimate, I forget what it was called I was trying to refer to. Feedsky putting some damage on Jaja, forcing Jaja back a little bit. Zabers comes down here now, and this is where Jaja gets worried, is when Zabers shows up. Doesn't want to have to deal with any of that poison or anything of the sort. A Parkhurst comes down to help out his teammate, and Zabers and Feedsky are going to retreat as their mana starts to fall lower, puts some damage on both of them, and Talith PA catching Sauron up here. Sauron in a really bad spot over there. Zamike with that airborne That airborne is just so priceless because Mike's really good at employing it. And wow, things go really bad for line offense right there. Jaja dashes around the corner, finds Zabers, smacks him, turns around, runs the other way. So Mike comes up from the other side. No, Tornado going to go ahead and back off over there. Necrogen trying to come down to that point and defend it, but he's going to get just abused by a hammer and those little poison fang things that Cassiopeia's got.
Oh,
and,
Tebow Mushroom!
Whoa! Tebow Mushroom for the win there, killing off that. And he knows, oh, there goes the vision from the Hextech Sweeper there. And, yeah, wow, Zemike's still alive. Everyone else died a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, while all this was going on, however, Oni Snake was able to take back top, put up a lot of pressure over to the factory. So, you know, this game, I said, was maybe not that far from over, but 243 to 90, it's not looking good again for the Blind Pig Bandits. They cannot seem to keep a steady hold on 3 of these points, and running into Tebow Mushrooms at low health is not helping their cause whatsoever.
No, it is not. Lalia's Warwick gets taken down up top, and Zemike comes in. Zemike and Talith PA, pretty dangerous force, especially with a Parkhurst up here. It's not 3v1. Got the Cassiopeia, only gets the slow off. Oni Snake trying to retreat from the fight. Sauron in the middle of everything he doesn't want to be in the middle of. And Oni Snake getting chased all the way back up to the tower. Just one hit, one right after the other from a Parkhurst, landing those shots. Zabers up to the top to, there we go. We got a defensive garrison thrown down on that point. Zost goes off on Talith PA, chipping away. Zabers there with the poison, trying to get Talith down, gets knocked away with the devastating blow. Big chunk taken out of the health. Oni Snake going back and forth trying to interrupt Zemike and a Parkhurst. And Talith PA might get taken down by Zabers, but no, not quite. Saved by the Janus shield there. Just narrowly.
Poison.
No!
Poison.
So close! I thought it was going to be enough, but not quite. And Blind Pig is able to get the windmill, but they have lost the bottom tower.
Yeah, Quarry. Yeah, Quarry is definitely not looking so good right now, as it does look in next again, and Fietske was able to just to really steamroll any kind of lane pressure that the Blind Pig Bandits were able to be, you know, putting up. So even though they got this top tower, Sauron!
Oh! Minions OP!
Sauron just dropped into that tower, so Zemike trading it off. You know, we were talking about how Zemike doesn't like to die. He has 4 deaths. Check out the rest of his team. 12, 12, 10, 10. Even the other team, 6, 6, 5, 6, 3. So right now he is really low on that death count. Not the lowest, but you know that is why Zemike does not run Revive.
Yep. Line of Fence doing a really, really good job of you know, defending that bottom point there. It's very interesting that they're you know, able to do that with its close proximity to the other enemy base. Oni Snake and Sabers being able to get another kill off on Talith PA. Elalia and Zemike up here at the top, and Zemike's just incredibly disruptive. He's got that shield, so and Elalia with the Storm Shield, that's a really tough nut to crack, and I don't know if they're going to make a play on that or not. No, it looks like they are not. It looks like instead Sauron's going to go down here, chase Jaja away, and Necrogen, wow, that Cassiopeia ult not quite landing the way that a Parkhurst planned, and a Parkhurst paying the price for it. Necrogen turned his back at just the last second to get the slow by that, and is able to get the kill off on Cassiopeia. He is going to have to retreat from there because he is dive bait, being as low on hit points as it is. And look at Jaja and Sauron just run around the circle over here.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. At a score of 226, I don't see a neutral coming out of their bag, and that is going to put them down into second place here in the Dominate Dominion Tournament number 5. So give it up for the Line Offense, taking first place, Dominate Dominion number 5.
Yeah, look at those deaths there late in the game, as you had referenced, with, I think, oh gosh, I'm failing at names all of a sudden. J4, only 3 deaths at the end of that game there. You know, Zemike 5, most people 10-ish. Something like that.
Double digits at any rate, yeah.
And Fietske's LeBlanc, man, putting up a really nice showing in several of the engagements.
Good job not looking at him.
You know what? I'm not even kidding. The ones where I was looking at him, like, he would have a really terrible exchange. I would look somewhere else, and he'd, like, get 2 kills and, like, dodge Warwick. And I'm like, what's going on?
Oh, some of the Fietske dodges were epic, man. It's just like, it's like the Kansas City Shuffle. You look left, you go right.
That dodge at the windmill against Warwick.
Beautiful.
I don't even know what happened there. He was in the middle, and then he went over here, and then he was just all the way over there, and Warwick's like, wait, what? And I was like, huh?
Lols. That's what we say to that.
that was some, oh man. Told you, he plays a really good LeBlanc whenever I'm not looking at him.
Whenever you're not looking at him. So congratulations to all the teams. First, second, third, fourth, go home with, I believe, Riot-sponsored RP. And first places, I think, get some champion packs, right?
Something like that, yes. I believe they get, champ bundle for the newest champion, unless things have changed.
So that would be Darius coming up, or maybe Varus.
It's Varus, because he's who's out right now. It's whoever's out at the time of the event.
So, good game, well played. They get themselves Varus and a whole bunch of RP. RP always helps buying some of those champs. And skins. Get them skins, Broseph. And that is it for us tonight here on Dominate Dominion.
Yeah, we are done. If you guys wanna see games from the tournament again, or you just want to see some of the other stuff that we do, you can find us at various places on the internet. I am Gander. I'm in charge of a gaming clan called Vato Clan. You can follow things that our team is involved in on the Twitter. It is at Vato Clan. Find the VODs from this tournament. All the games from this tournament will be posted to the YouTube channel, is youtube.com/VatoClan. They will be up by Monday. And if you're interested in me for some strange reason, I have a YouTube channel too where I do other game commentary and things that are completely not like competitive gaming related. And that's youtube.com/Gander. And Forecourt, where can we find you at?
Oh, I lurk around pretty much everything. I've been lurking around a lot of Diablo 3 these days. But Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook/ForecourtJester. And I've been your stream host for tonight. I've been integrating a lot of the Dominate Dominion stuff into my stream graphics. So hope you guys enjoyed the production that a one-man show can really bring. And yeah, I've actually now started throwing the stuff on YouTube as well. I'm going to be throwing them all into playlists and everything. So you know, if you like the camera work, stick around. If you like, you know, Gander and everything, you can check them out there as well. And I believe we also put them up on the Dominate Dominion YouTube, which is now official, youtube.com/Dominate Dominion. So lots of places to go find competitive Dominion guys. So, you know, we need to grow the scene a little bit more. Get some more riders in here. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, we'll definitely have the honor to do this. There is plans for some time in the future. Don't know when, but another Riot show match, a couple other types of show matches and things like that. No ETA on those. These are in the discussion stages still. And if you want to get better at Dominion, hang out with us. Dominate Dominion is the chat channel on North America. DominateDominion.com is the website and forum. You should come check us out there.
I guess, you know, that's it. Big thanks again to the Feedski. You know, he puts on these things. I hear he's writing a Soraka guide that you can find on the website, DominateDominion.com. That will be released fairly soon. So he does good work, and you obviously saw him playing today. He's no slouch at this game. So again, DominateDominion.com. You can find him on Twitter, DominateDom. And Dominion Tournament number 6 next Saturday. Make sure you sign up for it. Get yourself a team. There's nothing to lose whatsoever.
Yeah, everybody come out, come play. Thanks to Feedski for having me here. I really love doing this stuff.
Yep. And hopefully your wrist will be up to doing it next week.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's like a 3 or 4 hour commitment, so don't over push your wrist, dude.
I've been like abusing directed camera and like some other stuff.
Alright,
so.
That means we're out. Good game, well
All
played.
right.
Good night. Everyone enjoy their May 2-4 weekend, wherever you are. Forgo Jester and Gander.
Ooh, eclipse tomorrow in certain areas of the world. It's an annular solar eclipse. If anyone wants to check that out, look for it online. Next eclipse isn't until 2015, so you might want to look out your window sometime late in the day if you live in the lower part of the 48 states and some other parts of the world.
But I'm in the basement.
Open that little window that's in the top, that's right at ground level. Get a mirror.
But it'll be dark out. Forgo Jester and Gander saying good night, God bless, see you later, etc., etc.
Bye, guys.